Hey there, West Michigan, and thanks for watching 13 Plus. I'm meteorologist Michael Behrens. It has been a snowy weekend for numerous of us around West Michigan, especially within about 20 to 30 miles of the lakeshore. I want to show you some of the views that we had across the region from this weekend. Eddie in Grand Junction sent us this picture early in the morning with a pretty snowy start to the day, especially on those grassy surfaces, but the roads were doing okay. Some places overnight the roads were not as okay. This was I-196 in Van Buren County. A couple of MDOT snowplows sending in pictures of some pretty snow-covered roads overnight. And then this picture came in from Tony in Walkerville with just under 5 inches of snowfall as of about 9:30 this morning. Here's the view in South Haven. About 9 o'clock at night, you can still see some of the snow out there from those overnight hours. But if we wind this back to when the daylight was still up, most of the snow had melted. We take that back to, say, about 12 hours ago, early in the morning, and that's where we saw a pretty good amount of snow out there earlier today. When it comes to the snow totals, we had totals as high as 10 inches from free soil in Mason County. Keller 7.5, Covert 7.2, South Haven 5 inches of snow reported from this weekend. But you get over closer to US 131, places like Kentwood and Grand Rapids, barely even half an inch, and certainly that snow did not stick around for any meaningful amount of time. Now, if you have any snow photos from the weekend, we'd love to see them here at 13 on your side. You can send them to me on social media, meteorologist Michael Behrens on Facebook and at Mike Behrens WX on Twitter and on Instagram. The temperature today hit 37 in Grand Rapids and Muskegon, 35 in Holland. Average for this time of the year is 48, so well below average temperatures for today, but right on target with the forecast. Told you 37, hit 37. That's a bullseye and our third day in a row inside 3 degrees. 5 misses in the last month. The forecasting. When it comes to tomorrow, 13 weather ball is lit up in green as no real changes foreseen. Will be a couple degrees warmer, but not significantly different from today. View of the 13 weather ball is sponsored by Tullymore Golf Resort. We're looking at temperatures as of about 9 o'clock that were close to freezing in Grand Rapids, around 34 in Holland, 35 Muskegon. Wind chill still slightly being felt, but not going to be a big factor overnight and into early Monday, because as we head through those overnight hours, winds are going to drop near zero tonight, which is going to let temperatures get quite chilly out there. In fact, we're forecasting lows in the mid-20s overnight tonight. We'll warm back up to around 40 tomorrow afternoon with a mostly cloudy forecast in the next 24 hours. Those temperatures a couple degrees warmer tomorrow afternoon, as what winds there are will pick up more of a southerly flow by Monday afternoon. Your day planner showing a low of 26 overnight tonight. Could see an isolated lake effect snow shower, but that would be about it. No real impacts to be expected. Monday mostly cloudy and 40. Tuesday brings back wintry mixed chances with accumulating snowfall, high of 36 Tuesday afternoon. That snow on Tuesday going to be widespread and not confined to just the lakeshore. The big radar picture across the region as of Sunday evening shows most of the lake effect starting to turn off, and what little is still making its way into West Michigan will stop becoming a factor as winds shift overnight. Here's the hour-by-hour forecast showing those winds taking on that southerly component as we head into early Monday. What that does is it keeps the lake effect chances offshore, and we should be looking at a dry and mostly cloudy day with nothing but a stray flurry or sprinkle that could impact the immediate lakeshore heading throughout the day. Monday night still quiet, mostly cloudy as well, turning totally cloudy and overcast by early Tuesday. And then as we head into Tuesday past the sunrise hour, we start to see snow showers and wintry mix push across most of West Michigan. This has the potential to bring some accumulation with it, and the chances will last through Tuesday evening and into your Wednesday as well, with more accumulation possible as we head into the day on Wednesday. Now, this isn't going to be a major snowmaker, but it could bring a quick inch to a number of places across West Michigan. Some of the areas that see higher totals could go as high as 2, maybe 3 inches, but I think a light dusting to minor accumulation going to be likely for many locations from Tuesday and into the day on Wednesday. That's not the end of the snow chances, though. Those wintry mixed conditions last throughout the day on Wednesday, and as this system pushes off toward the east, we fire up the lake effect once again. Lake effect snow showers that'll reach a little bit further inland than they did this weekend are going to be possible as we head into the day on Thursday. Those lake effect snow showers start to back down some as we go into Friday, but they are still present, and even an isolated area of lake effect going to continue all the way through Saturday before we finally push the snow chances out of the forecast as we head towards Sunday. Temperatures as we head through the overnight into the start of the work week, again, going to be quite chilly as we go toward Monday morning. We'll be in the 20s along the lakeshore with calm winds. Those temperatures in the mid to upper 20s for our northern zones, as low as 24 in the forecast for Big Rapids overnight. We'll see a low of 26 in Grand Rapids and in Kalamazoo. Those temperatures do warm back up to the upper 30s, low 40s as we head through Monday afternoon with dry weather, just mostly cloudy. We'll see temperatures in our northern zones in the upper 30s with a high of 40 expected in Grand Rapids, 41 in Kalamazoo. 13 on your side, 10-day outlook. That's where we see temperatures below average for the entirety of the next 10 days. Snow chances and wintry mix come back in for Tuesday and Wednesday. The lake effect snow Thursday, Friday, and even into Saturday as temperatures continue to slide. We'll see lows in the teens possible by the end of next weekend with highs that'll struggle to make it out of the 20s. We do start to warm things back up. In fact, getting out of the 30s by the end of the 10-day forecast. Now that parts of West Michigan have seen their first real snow, the Harbor Humane Society wants you to remember your pets during the heavy snowfall too. With the cold weather firmly in place, remember not to leave animals outside or in the car. State law requires that dogs who spend time outside have shelter, fresh water, and dry bedding.
Straw is a really wonderful element to use. It doesn't absorb moisture like hay or blankets would, and it actually deflects that. And then it's just really great for general warmth. So even just throwing a lot of straw into a dog house or a shed, if you have to make a homemade enclosure, like I said, we would love for the community to reach out to us to know that we're here as a resource if they are in that circumstance.
If you suspect an animal is being neglected or endangered due to cold weather, you should call Animal Control. You'll find the number and information on our website, 13onyourside.com. In addition to getting your pets ready, road crews, we're getting ready for the snowfall this weekend as well. 13 on Your Side's Andrea Flores has a look at Muskegon County's preparations as well as some tips for drivers.
It's Michigan, so here we go again.
It's already that time of year. Winter weather is on the way.
You need to keep a 10-car vehicle gap between other vehicles. Give yourself time to be able to hit the brakes and stop and have assured stop distance.
Drew Nichols with the Muskegon County Road Commission says the first snowfall is always a trial run on the roads, and he wants people to remember to not speed and not tailgate.
As we progress through the season, give my guys and my women some space when they're out there doing their job.
The commission is fully staffed with 25 plow truck drivers and a few seasonal employees that help out on different shifts. And as for the salt,
as they say, we're filled to the hilt.
Nichols says both garages are completely full.
We've had leftovers for the past 6 years because of these mild winters. We've had more snow, less ice, so the salt's not needed as much. We always plan accordingly. Some of the stuff we have issues with are certain parts for the vehicles, but my team's really good at purchasing that stuff when it's available and getting as much as they can to have on stock.
That's certainly good news, as road crews are likely going to need to use some of those prepared resources later this week with those multiple chances for snow still in the forecast. Well, now that you're up to date with the latest on the weather here around West Michigan, you can always get more news and weather information at 13onyourside.com. And of course, track the snowfall later this week with the 13 on Your Side news and weather apps. For now, thanks for watching 13 Plus. I'm meteorologist Michael Behrens.